Accessory dwelling units, also known as ADUs, is a coverall term for granny flats, garage apartments, and backyard cottages. They have economic, social, and environmental benefits. We'll start with the economic benefits both the citizens and the municipality receive. ADUs add value to properties, which increases land tax revenues. This revenue can improve schools and community resources. This tax does not unfairly burden landowners because they will only build ADUs when the addition to their property is an economically positive choice. ADUs reduce infrastructure costs for cities by decreasing urban sprawl. Infrastructure costs are directly related to the expansive area they cover. By decreasing urban sprawl, money is saved and the quality of infrastructure can be increased. ADUs create denser neighborhoods which support a more robust local economy. Bakeries, restaurants, and small grocers experience greater success when many people can visit on a whim by bicycle or foot. ADUs can provide an income for landowners. They are inexpensive to build, and money from renting the units could help pay mortgages. ADUs can also help prevent large-scale property owners from controlling the rental market, which increases the affordability for renters. Accessory dwelling units allow multi-generational families to share costs and live in caretaking distance. Grandparents on a fixed income can live in a granny cottage, help with child care, and age in place while one of their children or another family can live in the main house. In Portland, Oregon, 17% of accessory dwelling units are rented at no cost to family members. In addition to those economic benefits, accessory dwelling units provide social advantages. Accessory dwelling units diversify a neighborhood's residents. There will be a greater mix of ages, economic classes, occupations, types of families, etc. By having low-income housing, middle-class housing, and upper-class housing evenly dispersed within a single neighborhood, everyone's lives are enriched. Accessory dwelling units increase the number of eyes in a neighborhood, and that increases safety both from crime and for the health of elderly residents. Perhaps most importantly, accessory dwelling units increase the sustainability of cities. Walk sheds are the areas within walking distance of a public transportation terminal. People living and working within walk sheds are far likelier to take public transportation. ADUs increase the number of people living within walk sheds. Accessory dwelling units also increase the number of people living centrally and therefore able to bicycle and walk to their jobs. This decreases traffic and allows those driving to commute more efficiently. There are a few common objections to accessory dwelling units, but the fears tend to be unfounded. A common objection is that pedestrian and bicycle safety will be compromised due to increased on-street parking. However, very few deaths occur on narrow streets with many parked cars because people inherently drive more slowly. Most deaths actually occur on wide streets with higher speeds. Another objection is that emergency vehicle access will be compromised. If this is a problem, parking can be limited to one side of the street. Accessory dwelling units have been shown to add very few cars to adjacent streets. Permits for parking do not have to be provided for all accessory dwelling units. People also worry about issues with water, aging infrastructure, and impervious cover. However, small-scale accessory dwelling units will add very little water pressure strain. Wastewater is a slightly more difficult problem to solve because additions to water lines do create defects that could become a problem. However, the increased taxes can compensate for this minor problem when necessary. To conclude, accessory dwelling units are an excellent addition to cities. The biggest hindrance is complicated building code. Many accessory dwelling units are built illegally, which is dangerous for residents. Code should be simplified, pre-approved designs should be readily available, and financing should be accessible.